What's up, Tiger Nation? Steve Leslie, YSNLive.com, your home of the Springfield Tigers. Week 11 or Week 1, however you want to prefer it. Springfield Local has made it to the state playoffs. They will have a home game Friday night. We will have it for you on YSN. They will play Black River on Friday night at Tiger Stadium, 7 o'clock. A couple reminders for number one, Tiger Nation, no season passes, none of that. It's all directed through the state. You can buy tickets online or you can go to Tiger Stadium and buy tickets at the stadium. $11 for adults, $5 for students. If you cannot make it to the game, we will have the game for you on ysnlive.com. And the state of Ohio charges us $200 per broadcast to cover these great athletes during the high school football playoffs. We have 24 games on Friday night, so you can get all 24 games on YSN for $9.99 for week 1 of the playoffs. If you can't make it to watch the Tigers play, glad to be back here at the Tigers table. Again, want to thank Jackie, the staff, and all the fans here tonight for the playoff edition. My boy Noah Doty is here with me, helping out each and every week. I thank him. But playoff style, senior player profile round 2, because I had him on earlier in the year. A big hand, fans, for Aiden Appel. Congratulations,
Thank
number
you.
1. Another round of applause. The Tigers win the MVAC Scarlet Championship outright by themselves. Win the championship Friday night, beat a good Lowville team. Aiden, let's start there. Talk about senior night, what it meant. Your family's here, obviously. Let's start with senior night and take me through kind of the emotions you're going before the big football game starts.
Well, it was pretty emotional, like senior night, being like one of the last times play on the home field, and then being able to achieve one of our goals to win the league was pretty big.
Yeah, it was a big atmosphere. You walk out with your family. We've talked earlier about what your family means to you throughout this great season. I said it before, 8-2, and I'll say it again. You look at the schedule the Tigers play, those first 3 games got this team prepared to where they are at now in week 1. But you get a chance to walk out on senior night with your family and mom. Talk about that a little bit. Those are hard things to do. For moms, they're harder to do. But for you, it's hard. You got to get your emotions in check on senior night, but also at about 5 minutes later, you're teeing it off trying to play for a championship. So what did it feel like to walk out with your family?
Felt good,
Absolutely. So they go and play the game. Talk about, number one, they've beaten us the last few years. We talked about that a lot last week. You guys start that football game, dominate it, and win the championship outright. For you guys as seniors, to talk about goals all season long, we talk playoffs, we talk home playoffs, we talk league championships, and folks, this team was 1-2, and things were looking bleak, but this group kept the confidence of keeping their things going, getting better each and every week. You win the championship, and you get to go to the Rock as a senior to celebrate a championship. Talk about that and how that was.
Yeah, it was awesome just seeing everyone there and then your family there and stuff.
Yeah, no doubt the Rock is a special place each and every week. They will play Black River Friday night. The Tigers 8-2, Sullivan, Black River 4-6. But I'll say this right now, records do not matter. It does not matter what your record is. It doesn't matter who you played, who you haven't played. It's win or go home time for the Springfield Tigers. We'll talk about that. But, Aiden, for me, you get to play a home playoff game. Talk about the importance of, number one, earning a home playoff game and getting the opportunity to go out again in front of your Tiger fans.
Yeah, it's a good feeling because, we beat Louisville, and then we knew if we win, we get a chance to have 2 playoff games.
Absolutely. If they get a win this week, hopefully, I could say this way. I'm going to say it. After we get a win this week, they will get to play another round. I could look a little further ahead. They would play the winner of Toronto and Wycliffe, and that game would also be at Tiger Stadium. So stay on the YSN. We'll keep you in touch on where everybody is going each and every week. I got to ask you this. You play offense, you play defense. I see this football team evolve. Each and every week it gets a little better. there's a lot of tools on this offense to do some damage here, I think, in the playoff run. If you look at this football team from week 1 or 2 and you looked at them where you're at now, obviously the running game is fantastic. The offensive line, I'm looking at my dude right there. You can't not help but the way, and we'll have Mr. Tidings on here in a little bit. The offense and defensive lines continue to get better. Dante runs the ball. But I want to talk pass game because, folks, at some point – the Tigers are going to have to pass the football. And I think for me, the biggest thing I saw is you pass the football all the way down the field to beat Mineral Ridge.
Yeah.
So that I want to ask you that. You were able to pass the ball and go down and get a game-winning touchdown, not running the football. And we're able to do it in a great environment, in a great atmosphere against a good – Mineral Ridge is a good football team. And you win the game passing the football. That has to, and tell me – the confidence you guys have now in the huddle to know we don't have to just run it now. We have a lot of skilled people. You're one of them on the perimeter to get the ball out quick and score. So this offense can get better, can it?
Yeah.
And I don't think – I know Coach Guerrero, and I know he has some hidden tricks. I don't think we've seen a lot of things that we may see here in the playoff run. We'll keep that to ourselves. But defensively.
Yeah.
To do what you guys did and beat dominate a good Lowville team who spreads you out, throws the ball. You're playing the backfield defensively. I think the secondary is special. I do. I think you guys get around the football very well. You get a lot of turnovers. What are some of the things you need? Let's go offense first. To get victory in week 1, some of the things that you want to see improvement on from tomorrow when practice is, tomorrow and Thursday to get ready to Friday. What are some of the things you think you guys need to do to get better?
Maybe just a little bit more tempo at practice, but in the game, just get the run going.
Right, and defensively, keep doing what we do, I guess, is a fair statement.
Yep.
Get to the football, tackle the football. All right, folks, you get to the playoffs, and I think it's Saturday. The clocks move ahead. It's not a good thing. It'll be dark at 5 o'clock, so it got darker a little this week. Has there been any difference practice this week as you prepare? I'm going to say no because you guys prepare every week. Has anything been different? Has it been a different Saturday or a different Monday or a different Tuesday? Or are you guys kind of sticking to what you've done all year?
Doing the same.
Yeah, and I think that the same is the best way to do it. As the Tigers will play Sullivan Black River Friday night, we'll have it for you on YSN along with 20 other games. You can get them all for $9.99, but get down to Tiger Stadium. Support these young men out. It's $11 for adults, $5 for students on Friday night at 7 o'clock. Does it get harder to concentrate? Now, you're at that point. Now, I said earlier, win or go home. So each and every week, it could be your last Monday. It could be your last Tuesday. It could be the last Tigers table. It could be my – do you think about that, or you guys just go through what you got to do?
I think about it a little bit. Like, it's always in the back of my head.
It's a common thing to do, think. And I think, personally, I think that's a good thing to be in the back of your mind, that we need to be on task with what we need to do each and every day and get a victory each and every week and continue on. That we have a lot of teams. I'm looking at the bracket here. LeBray's in this bracket. United and Valley Christian and Mineral Ridge, so there's and Springfield. So there's 5 teams in this region from our area that have a chance to play one another. But again, I think the Tigers' schedule has prepared them to take control and hopefully get through this bracket as far as they can. I asked you it before. What's the most important thing you want to do when this is all over? How do you want to see this play out when you look at week by week, you look at how far we go? For Aiden Appel, what's your vision of how this is going to take place?
Well, I think we're going to do the best we can and then just leave no regrets out there.
I think, Aiden, I think that's the best answer you can give. If I'm a football team and I'm a football player and I have support and I have family and I can walk off the field after that game, if I know I did everything I could, then that's all you can ask for. Not everybody in the state of Ohio is going to win. There's only one team really in the long run that says they're the winner at the end. This is what I would tell all of you. Enjoy every second of practice. Enjoy every minute of this. You get done here. You're lucky you went first, so you get to eat now and relax and enjoy those types of things. But, again, from all of us first of all, to you and to the rest of the Tigers and to everybody out here tonight, I can't congratulate you enough to win the Scarlet title, to win it outright, to have goals and to have visions. That's why you play the games. I say all the time, dreams do come true. And, boy, I would love for a dream to come true one day, and hopefully this season for the Tigers to bring home a state championship. So best of luck Friday night. Have a good game, play your butt off, and let's go get that first win. Thanks.
Yep. Thank you.